Time for another video. Politics. There's this thing going around, man. You know, you got some Democrats talking about some Kamala. That's her name. It's funny that they want to say it that way. But I say Kamala, nigga. Kamala, nigga. It sound like you from where you supposed to be from. Where you claim to be. East Indian, nigga. East Indian, Kamala, nigga. That's why a lot of other folks, you know, who know her game, who don't like her, who don't trust her, call her Kamala. We ain't calling her Kamala. Trying to Americanize her, man. Make her seem like she from the U.S. Kamala. It's Kamala, nigga. It's Kamala. That's how you pronounce that name, Kamala. That's an East Indian name. That ain't no American name. Why y'all you Democrats trying to, and even her, why is she trying to Americanize it? That's not even an American name. That's not even a black American name. That's straight out from the East Indian sands, desert sands, Curry lands, Kamala. Whenever I hear that name Kamala, I think of Dalzine from Street Fighter. The elephants in the background. That's what I think of when I hear that name Kamala. See, Kamala, trying to make it seem like it's a white chick's name, Kamala. You know, like a soccer mom. She didn't got no children, by the way. Trying to make it seem like a soccer mom, Kamala. Oh, there's Kamala over there with the catering. Kamala did this, Kamala did that. Kamala picked up the children from school. Kamala was at the soccer game today. Kamala, nigga, curry. Sprinkle some curry on this chicken, on this rice. Kamala. Think of the man at the 7-Eleven, his wife, Kamala. You going back to my wife, Kamala. 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 Now, why am I emphasizing his name and his pronunciation? I'm trying to prove a point, folks. Blackness is not skin color. It's not just skin color. It's about how you've been reared and how you've been taught. You know, it's not something you can pretend to be. I'm called black not because I want to be called black. Not because, you know, I read about being what blackness is. I'm black because I'm forced to be black. We live in a global system of white supremacy. That means it's a race-based government. See, the thing is, the racism is the glue that binds everything together. And that's why this modern world has survived so long. That's why all this technology has sprouted about. That was the main ingredient. The racism, the slave system. There's a better system than this, where everybody contributes. But what's that saying? Two heads are better than one. That's the best system. When everybody is contributing with the ideas. We'd be in Star Trek level technology by now. If you had billions of scientists working on problems instead of a couple thousand, you know, you had a billion Einsteins. Think about that, folks. That's the best system. The race system, yeah, it got this technology jumping off, but only at this level. We're not the most advanced that we can be. But I'm just saying, the racist system The racism is the glue that binds it all together. It does work, but it's not the most efficient. It's not the most efficient system as far as getting things done. Because one group of people benefit. So you hear a lot of white folks, they like to talk about the Jews, they like to talk about, capitalism and all this stuff, classism, all those things exist. Groups, hoarding resources among their own lineage, classism, all that stuff exists, but racism binds it together. Racism makes it stronger. Because now you just can't attack classism, You got to get past the racist layer. Racism add an extra layer or barrier to all the things that people do to get advantages. You might have unions. Yeah, the unions work, but now you have racism in the union. So now you keep certain people out, and it makes the union stronger because now you got people who have a common enemy, us, black people. It's easy to focus your hatred and anger, or even your resolve and drive when you have a common goal, when you have a common thing to hate, to unify you. It's like the Independence Day phenomenon. Remember the aliens? Everybody on the earth put their differences aside to combat those aliens, and they went further than they ever thought they could. Even in the second Independence Day movie, they advanced so far by just galvanizing behind a common threat, against the common threat, which was those giant independent aliens and the mega ships. That's how we're used. That's how black people are used in this system, in this global system of white supremacy. We're used to galvanize everybody else to get, for them to benefit, and things do get done, but it's still not the best system. I'm just saying, you got a lot of people who want to see this system remain intact because they like the benefits. They're on the beneficial side of it, of the race spectrum. You can kind of you can't really fault them. You can, but you kind of understand why they wouldn't want to get rid of it. That's why black people, man, we need to do what we got to do to survive. We don't have to be nice to these other races to do it. It's about us. All right, folks. To be continued.